pussy.
Welcome back to another episode of the Intellect Connect podcast. You got your two hosts with the most. You got your boy Kevin.
No, man.
You got me, D. And we back, man. It's been a couple weeks off, man. But we back and we locked in.
We back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man. It's all good. But and y'all see we changed the setting today. So we been out here and we just trying new things. So just bear with us. So what's up with you though, bro?
Nothing much, man. Getting ready to start a new job.
Respect.
Get back on my feet. And got a birthday coming up on the 26th.
My boy.
Team Gemini, man.
We ain't say all that, you did. But nah, shout out to my man. B-Day coming up, you did. But let's jump into today. So how important to you are love languages?
They are important in a relationship, in my opinion. I had a book that I bought, basically, the love language book. What I try to do is just remember my partner's love languages, like, especially in bad times, like when we beefing. But it's not that easy, because I feel like you could be saying something to your partner, but you're not saying it in the way that they need to hear it.
Right.
So it goes on deaf ears. And the same for me. Like, she could be telling me, like, giving me some sound advice, but it's harder for me to get it if it's not the love language that I speak. So I feel like it helps.
Respect. I you know what? I dig that, because it's just like, it's not necessarily love language. It's more so a respect aspect.
Yeah.
So not only are you feeding into their love language, you're feeding into them as a person.
Most definitely.
And like you said, like if you're trying to get something across to a person and it's not hitting home, maybe it is you.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's not always that person, because maybe it was the way they were raised that they just didn't learn that way. Or maybe like in school you got visual learners where they got to see it. You got people that you need to actually walk through the steps. You got people that can just come off the top of the dome. But it's just like, you got to learn that.
Most definitely.
So
that's a great point, bro.
yeah, man. So I mean, you care to dive into your love languages? What are yours? Do you have specifically just one, or do you not limit yourself?
Definitely physical touch. Not being like,
Nigga,
I knew he was gonna go there. Not being that way, but like, I'm hands on with my partner. Like, I like to cuddle. I like to kiss and touch on my partner, whatever. Like, it's just something that it's a requirement for me. So like, I couldn't be with anybody that don't. Like, there's some females that don't want to be kissed, don't want to be rubbed on.
They don't like PDA.
Yeah, like, I'm not that bad. Like, you know that. Like, I'm not all over her. Like, man, sexually grabbing her breasts and all that. Well, that's not me.
Listen, I have to deal with seeing them on Twitter because I follow both of them. Bro.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro, listen, okay? No, but I dig what you're saying. Is that your only one?
No, I will also say, I like it's the one that's in my head. I know you got receiving gifts. It's not that, but it's,
You got quality time.
not quality time. What's that one? See, I ain't read the book in a little while, but it's actually in my house. It's purple.
I don't know, bro.
It's quality time, receiving gifts.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gifts of service.
Uh-huh.
It's gifts of service. I like that both ways. Like, not like you got to give me gifts and stuff like that, but like, it's acts of service. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, acts of service.
Acts of service. Not like you got to do stuff as a servant, but like small stuff like, and I'll do it for my partner. Like if she taking a bath, I'm gonna go lay out her panties and her towel for her.
Respect.
It's like little stuff like that. Like,
respect.
I'm a Mountain Dew addict. Like, come home with a Mountain Dew. I'm happy. You made my fucking night. Like, all right, she was thinking about me.
Respect.
Just small stuff like that. So how about yourself?
Me? I don't like to limit myself. I appreciate all aspects of life, because at the point of time where I was at, I wasn't. I learned to appreciate the tiniest things.
Yeah.
You ask me if I'm okay, that's gonna make my day. But my two biggest is physical touch and quality time.
See how you talked about me.
Quality time though. I'm a man that loves to cuddle. You dig what I'm telling you? quality time and physical touch. Boom. Listen, we're not talking about this right now.
Right.
I'm just saying we ain't talking about that right now. We ain't got to go back and forth about it. You know what I'm talking about. But those are my 2 top tier love languages. Touch me, throw them feet on me. I love it. You dig what I'm saying? Cuddle with me. I'm a die. I'm gonna die about it.
You know what I find though? Like if you ask, like just like talking to most of my men, like most men will say that. Like women that think men don't want to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we too macho, we don't want to be touched. It's not like just being sexual, but like just knowing your partner is there. Like I could be playing Madden. Like no funny, just like lay your feet on me or something like that.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, bruh.
Just small stuff.
For me, learning more about anxiety, just this sense of touch for me alleviates that.
Yeah.
Like sleeping alone gives me anxiety. Now sleeping with a partner and it's physical body touch right there, I'll sleep like a baby. I'll sleep throughout the night, everything. But I had to get me a weighted blanket.
Yeah.
Top tier. You dig what I'm telling you?
I gotta try
Top
that, bro.
tier.
I've been seeing the little Amazon fat kid.
Hey, tap in. That's why I ordered that junk from Tap In, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I got me a little 15. It's either 15 or 20 pound weighted blanket. Sleep through. Hey, when I get home from work, I get home at 7 o'clock in the morning. I get off at 7. I get home by 8. Take my daughter to school, come back home, eat, shower, hop in that bed. I sleep till it's time to go pick my daughter up from school.
I got invested in it, man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. So, I mean, what did it take for you to learn your lover's love language? Did it take you a long time?
I gave her the book that I used to have,
Mm-hmm.
and we read through them. And she just told me this is what I like, and she asked me like the same way.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they are?
So you ain't really have to learn them. Like you just like researched it. Like y'all tapped in together. It wasn't like a sit back and study your partner to learn.
I mean, with that, like that's why we both asked each other like, "What do you think?" Afterwards, but like,
okay.
So like, I opened up the book. I still got the book in the house. Like, I can give it to you. Like, you don't need it, but
right.
So I said, like, these are love languages. She was already aware of them, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, these are mine. Like I said, well, tell me what you think, but these are mine. This is what I think. She agreed. And yeah.
So y'all were right about y'all love language.
For the most part, like she's one of those girls that like they try to play hard, but she
don't play hard. She's hard.
Bruh.
Okay.
But Shawnee is very.
I'm pretty sure she's tough on the outside because when me and her talk, she's a teddy bear. She's sweet. She's sweet as hell. But I'm saying she's still a tough. Yeah, she's still a tough woman.
Bro. It's like she's a very tough woman, but like at the end of the day, your feelings get hurt like easily.
I dig it.
So we fall into that sometimes. Like I say something smart sometimes.
Yeah.
And it will hurt way more than I thought it hurt. So I got another like, damn, just because she put that exterior on, she's not really like that.
Right.
Especially at least not with me.
Right.
Teddy bear, like you said.
Right. Yeah. I dig what you're saying, bro. So how do you after learning cater to that more? Well, you gave an example of when she's taking her bath or shower and you get her stuff ready. Is there anything else that you do that you like try to cater to?
She is big on quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Not like we have to go places. Not like we got to go to expensive places. But like,
I got to tap into that too.
She is fine with like, we started dating, bro. I had just my son. You already know. So like, my money wasn't all there.
Mm-hmm.
So we going to $5 movie theaters. If we can't afford the regular movies, as long as we went somewhere every once in a while, and she still like that to this day. Like, she just, as long as we're doing something, I could pull out some Uno cards. It counts.
Right. Respect. All right. So what you had said on social media, people say that if you don't go anywhere in a relationship, then like you're basically. I can't think how they really worded it, but it's basically like you're just on lockdown. Like y'all not really in a relationship, y'all just on lockdown. Mm-hmm. What do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like you have to go places? Like, what if you are down bad and you can't afford that? Like it's the way that society is structured. Like, you have to be you have to check all these boxes, or you're doing it wrong, or it's manipulation, or it's just like it's always something in that sort. Like Twitter, I feel like Twitter with relationships will ruin a relationship because it'll put thoughts or amplify thoughts into a person's mind where they're like, oh, well, I was thinking that anyway, and this person just justified it.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's relationship is different. So
Absolutely.
Number one, I can't take for what you got going on.
Put it on yourself.
Yeah, like I could implement good things that you do, but we're not the same two people.
Right.
We men, we very close. We're men. We share some of the same qualities, but we're not the same person. Nobody's, even your twin, even your best friend, you're not gonna be the same person. So like, if you say, oh, you know, every Sunday I come home with flowers, I can implement that. That'll work for me.
Right.
But I can't do every single thing you do because I'm not dating your partner and so forth. Vice versa. Like, you can't really look at what somebody else doing and then say, oh, this is what we need to do.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like you should implement, and as far as like going out, it's like you said, if you're on bad times, then you just have to kind of
go with the flow.
Go with what you can do.
Yeah.
And you gotta, hopefully you're with a partner that understands, okay, he's having a hard time, so we can't go to Ruth Chris, but we can go to Outback.
Right.
Hopefully you don't have a person that is not gonna understand that you can't do Ruth Chris at this time. Like, and if you do, like male or female, like females, if you with a man like that where he asks for some Balenciagas and you only got Air Force One money, that kind of, I'm not going anybody, but that.
Yeah. I feel like you should know your partner though.
Now you know, is this a person I want to be with? Because if I can't get the Balenciagas, it's a problem. Do I want to be with this person? Like, do I want to?
I feel like you got to know your standard, like your style. Like, if you ask for Balenciagas, but your style is fucking Puma or something, like, I get you setting your standards high, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
All you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. People just want to look how society is going, but they don't really want to like adjust themselves accordingly. So you got people that's like, oh, Balenciaga runners, like Prada this, I'm proud of, like, and then you got people eating that shit up, but then it doesn't go with their lifestyle, and then they end up down bad. Now they scamming. I have such the biggest problem with people scamming. Why are you scamming your people who are down bad with you?
Yes, I was about to say, I'm not knocking anybody hustle, but like, it doesn't make sense for you to get people that you live around. I'm not telling you, I'm not like I'm not provoking like crime or nothing like that, but like, it's like robbing people.
Yeah, go for your top tier.
It's like robbing people in your neighborhood. Eventually, you're gonna get caught, or you're gonna get backdoored because you're getting people that's close to you that know you have kids, know where you lay your head at. Like,
even if it's not people that you know, you still getting people that's down
bad
bad.
with you. So how much are you gonna get,
bro? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll tell you some real shit. I tried to tap into it, like it was the little money jump, the money scheme on
PP?
On IG, and it was like, you know, you send this person this amount of money and they can turn it into this, right? My dumb ass tapped in, and scammed me. Luckily, it was only $100 because I got the top tier bank with the best security. They flagged the shit that I tried to send. It was like, nah, we're not letting you do that. They only let $100 go. I was like, all right, bet. Yo deleted his Instagram and all that. I was like, all right, bet. And I take that back. It was a girl. Girl was posting these people, and I tapped in with Shorty, and she was like, yeah, it's real, you know, go ahead. That person that put me on deleted their Instagram, and the person that scammed me deleted their Instagram. I said, all right, I ever catch them out in person, it's over. I'm a doors they ass.
But why you getting people that goes to like loyalty?
Yeah.
Why would you get somebody that knows you or somebody that you?
I don't know her though. We follow each other on Instagram. That's it. I don't know her. But that's what I'm saying. As soon as I see them in person, if I ever catch them outside in person, doors they ass.
You gonna edit that out there?
Doors they ass. Now fuck that. Hey, listen. People make mistakes. You gotta learn. Like, I'm not ashamed of that shit. I tried to tap in because I need that bag. You dig what I'm saying? And it just didn't work out.
We all do, bro.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I need that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought about tapping into that PPP loan. I thought about it. I did my research. Yeah, if you don't show sufficient documents, you're gonna have to pay that back. Pay what back?
Nah, I heard.
Fuck out of
I
here.
heard that if you was a DoorDash driver like myself, you good, supposed to be good on it, but I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I thought about tapping into it, like looking into it, or talking to whoever I need to talk to, and using the podcast as a business. Paying you as an associate, paying myself as an associate, getting sound tables, mics, possibly renting out a studio. I talked to you about that too. Possibly renting out the studio. I'm trying to tap into that.
We are business.
We're getting it.
It's good.
We're getting it. But definitely loyalty though, bro. Like, loyalty stands out to me in such a strong way, because it's like you'll see people say, I'd rather have loyalty than be loved. Because love will get you hurt. Love will always end up with you getting hurt if it goes the wrong way. Loyalty, like your man will hit you up. I got friends that hit me up and be like, just from knowing when I was down bad, hey bro, you good? You need anything right now? Like, you need to tap in? Like, I hit my brother up the other day. I was like, hey bro, I thought you were supposed to be coming home, because he's staying in LA. I was like, I thought you were supposed to be coming home in April. He was like, funds was low. I was like, what you need? He was like, nah, I'm good. Just to, even if it was like $60 for some gas or whatever he needed, he could have got that right then and there, bro. Like, hey, what's good? You good? You need something? Loyal, bro. But it's some dog niggas out here. You dig? Females too.
It definitely is, bro. Yeah. Just loyalty, man. Like, the funny thing about it, you don't know until you get in that down bad situation, or you got to be vulnerable. It's just like love. Like, you got to be vulnerable and be in a situation to know, can I really trust this person? Like, it's easy for somebody not to get you. Like,
that's the worst part.
It's easy for somebody not to get you when everything going well. You got to worry about nobody getting you. Like, as far as like a relationship, you were up. What's the chances of for our ladies, for him doing something behind your back?
Yeah.
When you down, that's when you know, this person stuck with me.
Bro, I got stories for days for shit that I done seen and shit that I done been through. I'm gonna start with this one story. So we're gonna talk about love. I'm gonna say, we're gonna use letters, all right? Because you know this person too. In high school, played on the basketball team, okay? We don't gotta talk about what school, what player. Played on the basketball team. My man. Good dude, good heart, okay? Love this girl. This girl tells this man, and this is back in the going to gallery place time. Going to gallery place, going to Hoffman, hopping on the metro. This girl tells this man, yeah, look, I'm gonna be busy this weekend. I can't remember exactly what story she said. What?
Pause it, bro.
No, we'll talk about that after. I'm gonna be busy this weekend, right? Because it was either A, I had to take care of my grandmother, or B, it was something in that sense, right? So with that being said, I'm coming back home. I don't know where I was coming back home from, but I had to switch sides on the platform. I already know what you're talking about now. I was going to ask you that earlier too, but it's all good. It's all, bro. Don't even trip, bro. Don't even trip.
God.
So as I'm walking, I see this girl. I see this girl with a man. I see this man is not my friend. So I walk up on. I'm on my phone. I'm cooling, and I look.
You can't believe
looked at my phone.
Bro.
I double take, and when I say I stared at her, her mouth dropped. Like, she stopped walking and everything. Real live. I just looked at her. I said, I did like that. Back. I called my other man. Bro, guess what the fuck happened? He said, what? I said, I just seen so-and-so with this other person. He said, nah, bro, you ain't just do that. I said, I swear to goodness, bro, I cannot make this up, bro. What did she say she was supposed to be doing this weekend? He justified it. He said, A, B, and C. I said, nah, bro. Wait till we get to school at practice on Monday.
Oh, boy.
This nigga did not believe me.
Nah.
Why would I make that up?
Why would you make it up? You want me to that's
Why would I make it up?
That's rhetorical?
You want to answer it?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't make it up, but you in a relationship, if you love somebody, I mean, we've been there before, bro. Like, you just naive. Like, you love her that hard. He probably think you jealous under the. I don't know, bro. But
young me, what? It happened to me in high school. I went smack at Shorty, who I was dating in high school. Shorty came in, my man from this other high school said he dating your girl. Huh? You said what? Yeah. Oh, bet. Who is such and such? I don't know that name. You sure? Because Shorty said A, B, and C. I don't know that person. I don't even, nothing. Nah, I swear to goodness.
Well,
Say less. Say less.
well,
I don't know. I still don't know to this day, but I was like, look, you gotta address the fact.
You had to go press.
Yeah,
Press
bruh. I'll ask about this shit, and then I'll ask about this shit 3 months later, and I'll ask about this shit 6 months later. Okay, you better have that same answer. Do you dig what I'm telling you?
Hey, I mean, look, it's that if you do that, if you don't. But you might as well do it your way. If you feel like you gotta ask, then you gotta ask, bro. Like,
Bruh, the thing is, bro, when you don't ask, you'll feel that shit, bro. Like, legit. When it's something on my mind or something bothering me, it's a fire burning in my fucking chest. Do you hear me?
You gotta get it off.
I swear to goodness, bro, it's there. Mm-hmm. And I feel so weighed down. It's like the shit is literal. It like at that point, you know, it's figurative. But it feels little. Like when they say heartbreak is physical to me. You feel it.
Like, look, no funny. Like, you ever had a heartbreak? Like,
nigga, multiple times.
Oh, like, and then, like, you feel you feel that pain in your stomach?
Stomach, yes.
Dropping in your stomach?
The stomach, you feel it in your heart racing, you can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, bro. It's like, damn, bro, like, you don't, no funny, like, I can laugh, man. Okay. You can't eat for a little bit?
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro, you lose your appetite, bro. Like, you don't sleep the same, bro. It's like, it affects your life. I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, that drink be right here, that knot be in your stomach, bro.
Damn. I tell you, I was down bad, bro. I was sad every day, bro. I will not lie to you, bro. Years straight, sad every day to the point where people were like I'm having a good ass day, but it's just there in the back of my mind that I'm sad, bro.
But then you know, you like me, but you still playing, like, you know, organized. I'm not organized sports, but I like to play football, man, to keep shit off my mind.
Right.
To the point where you fucking catch the ball and think about that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like that. Like it affects like your extracurricular activities, like playing sports or even like going to work. Like you gotta be able to take that shit off when you go to work, bro. You have to. But then it's just like, how?
I'm gonna ask you this. Like, I know we talk about this on the podcast. Mm-hmm. It's personal. How do you deal with, like, when it comes to you having to turn your emotions off? Like, let's say you having a bad argument. You know you can't bring it into work. Because I still struggle with that. Like, if we have a bad argument and I got to go to work.
I take it. I won't lie to you. I take it.
I'm the type of person where, like, I need some type of communication. So I don't like the silent treatment. Not because you need to talk because I'm telling you to talk.
Right.
But just off the strength of, like,
that's one of your languages.
I need a little communication, bro. To like let me know what it is. Like, let me know how you feel. You don't gotta give me a whole. I know you pissed off. I know you sad. So I'm not expecting a whole conversation. But like, let me know the reassurance. You know what? I'm mad at you right now. I'm disappointed in you right now. But we still gonna do us.
Bro, it's hard for me to take it off when I get to work. Like I get to work and I'm like my site that I work at. Mm-hmm. We're tight knit. We're all close together. So I walk in. If I'm not, you know me. Yeah. If I'm not me, yo hit me on my our app, like our Chime app. Hey, you good? You came in, you was just quiet. Nah, bro. A, B, and C. You did go. I keep that shit to myself. Like, no, I ain't even really in the mood to talk about it. But you know, I'll get through it. But with that being said, bro, back to the story that I told you. That was one story, right?
Right.
The second story. Listen, when I tell you. Time in this generation does not matter.
Nah, it doesn't.
Time in this situation does not, like, in this world does not matter. Off the story, I hate that people wait until they have a baby to break up. What is your purpose?
You know what though, bro? And, you know, not on purpose, but you talking to me in a certain scenario, bro. Like,
yeah, I wasn't talking about what.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it can happen to where, like, in my case, you can't really see what things for what it is until like the baby gives you a perspective.
Right.
Like for me, it's like, all right, and no sneak this. Like the perspective is just like, I see the way I'm acting, and I see what's going on over here. Mm-hmm. Do I want the child? Do I want to stand in a situation
where it stays toxic?
Or I don't want, I want to go there, but yeah. Or can I be happy? Mm-hmm. Should I have to force myself to be happy just so the family can be together?
Right.
Respect. It's like, am I going to force it? Or do I see, you know what, bruh, I'm not happy right now.
Right.
I can't be happy.
And is that unhappiness consistently?
And I can't force myself to be happy.
Right.
And if I'm not happy, how can I raise the child to be happy? And the energy I give off and the shit that I'm doing, the child's going to mimic to a certain degree.
Right.
If I always got an attitude, the child going to grow up and be like, well, that's
all I know.
Man's supposed to act. Then that was an attitude.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah. It just gave me another sense of perspective. Then I started seeing things that not even that she was doing, that I needed to change. Like,
right.
You know what, bro? I did this, and that.
It was all personal growth, basically.
Yeah, it's like personal growth. Like then it's just like, now it's like a mirror in front of you, bro. So when you do certain things, not saying you're gonna be perfect because you have a child, but like it's like it's a mirror. Like when you fuck up, it's right there. Your child is a reminder. Like,
yeah.
Been watching you. You want to keep doing that? So I just had to, mentally gather myself. Like, nah, this is not the environment that I want them to see me in. Like,
right.
I don't want to see them. I don't want them to see me like that.
Right.
I'm glad you said that. Though.
Other story?
Yeah, I definitely got time.
I'm in the barbershop yesterday, and I hear a story.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it as bland as possible. I'm just gonna say that it is time don't matter. Do you hear me?
No, it's not.
That's why it's kind of hard to say that you would want love over loyalty. A 12-year relationship, 10 to 12-year relationship. My man, I'm gonna say man A, goes with his man to a studio. He walks in and sees his man's girl in the studio, and his man ain't there. Now, the response from the girl told him everything he needed to know. When he walked in there, her face dropped, and she got out of Dodge within 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and blocked my man on social media. Question: why? What does it matter? I don't go through you to communicate with my man. So what does me following you on social media have to do? Why would you even block me?
You know why?
You literally just told me everything I need to know.
She
play it cool.
She high herself because I know you did wrong because you blocked me. Had you left it alone, I'm like, oh, I'm here because it's or lied. I'm like, I'm here because it's so and so. What's going on?
Address the situation. What's good, bro? Yeah,
play that shit off.
But then you got to think about it. The person that she there with gonna be like, well, how you know him? Oh, but I mean, she could have lied and be like, look, I know him from high school. Woo, blah blah blah. But her stupid ass
kicked it.
God damn. Shorty said, that's 10 to 12 years.
You already showed
10 to 12 years.
But let me say this though, bro. Like, when it come to you moving on with somebody else, and they ask like how long you been in a relationship, or you ask
like what's the longest relationship,
or like how long you been dealing with so and so. I'm a big believer in this, bro. Like, our current girlfriend told me, like, okay, time is not the ultimate factor.
Right.
I look at it like this. I would say when it flipped on me, like when somebody like, you talk to this person for X amount of years. Mm-hmm. I'm not being funny, but that doesn't mean because you talk to somebody for 12 years, it was 12 years of love and happiness.
Respect.
It could have been 1 year of love and 11 years of
despair.
Yeah, you gotta don't look at shit. Don't look at things like on black and white. Everything not black and white. Like, talk to that person. And they might not be able to tell you, well, 6 years was good, 6 years was bad. But take everything. Take everything with a grain of salt, bro. Because you've been with somebody for 10 years. Was it 10 years of true love? Let's be real. Probably not, bro. Yeah. Who has 10 years of true love?
I mean, it's people out here that do that, but no, but I what you just said, everything on the outside doesn't match up with the inside. Prime example, Quavo and Saweetie, I thought they was top tier good, top of the line. And then you see like her mindset when she went on the podcast with when she went on the podcast with what's his name, Justin Combs and Justin LeBoy, whatever his name, I don't know. But
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, when she went on that jump, she was like, when he asks, can he have a threesome? I'm like, okay, which one of your friends you want to do it with? Like, I'm like, what? Like, just tell a nigga like no, like you're not down with that shit.
See, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. With that celebrity stuff, you on the outside looking in. So I don't know if she's doing that for her image.
I feel like she changed a lot once she got with Quavo.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an image thing. I don't know if like you're trying to be a particular way for him.
Got to.
But you know, that shit like that celebrity relationship is a whole different. I think it take a whole different element because they have to look the part on
portray something.
Yeah, they gotta portray an image.
I feel like you don't have to though. That's the thing. I feel like they feed into the media of what the media wants from them. You don't have to do that shit, Charles.
Yeah, when I say have to, they choose a role with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have to do that. Like when celebrities or athletes, when they feel like they gotta apologize for cursing. Like when Kyrie said he coming out the when he played for the Celtics, and he was coming out the tunnel, and you getting trolled by a fan, and the fan like, where LeBron at? And he say, suck my dick. And he had to apologize for that. Fuck that. I'm not apologizing for that. Suck my dick. Do you hear me?
Well, we had this conversation, bro. This is a politically correct world now.
Nah,
but is it not though?
It
I don't
is.
agree with it, but
It
everything is like politically correct and cancel culture. Like he told the dude so one day, man, parents, if you can't wear that Kyrie jersey, you can't watch this stuff. Like
so.
Bro,
I'm still getting endorsement deals.
That is a man. That's a man. Just like if Serena Williams said something wild, she's still a woman, bro. Like we're still human. Why does a role model have to be perfect, but the parent go home and curse? It's okay. They're still a human being. Like raise your child. My mother raised me not to praise any man, any woman. Only person I need to praise is God.
Right.
But she knows I still look up to athletes. I grew up looking up to rappers and athletes. I'm not gonna praise them, but at a certain age, you know, okay, he's still human. She's still human. They're gonna make a mistake in life.
That's just like, bro. I done met multiple celebrities, bro.
Oh yeah.
And everything is just like every single time. If I see him, head nod. And that's it. But I swear, you're a human being to me. You're a regular ass person to me. It was one person.
Did you jump out?
No, I ain't even jump up, bro. It was one person. I still to this day want to smoke with, bro, because he jawed like wild out, bro. He jawed like wild out. For one, this is why I'm not a fan of Shaq Glizzy. I seen him in Tyson's 2. Mm-hmm. The jump with the Gucci store, them stores. Yeah. I said, oh shit, there go Shaq Glizzy. This nigga puts his hood on and like tries to, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you or your music, my boy.
See, I mean, it could have been more disrespectful, but I guess he tried to. Was it at you or was it like
me and him locked eyes?
I'm thinking it's people coming in.
No. Me and him locked eyes. I seen him. He was coming this way. I was going this way. I was walking with my ex, and we're looking at each other. And I said, "Oh shit, there goes Shaq Glizzy," and he pepped off. I'm not pressed to see you or speak to you. I wasn't even going to talk to you, bro. I just told Shorty that I'm with.
Oh, see, yeah.
Fuck out of here.
See, man, on the other, when I worked at Southern Maryland, I met TJ from No Impressions. Oh. So like I wasn't.
But he not really a celebrity though. I mean, he a DMV celebrity.
He's a legend though. DMV legend. You know, I met him. It's about 2014. Uh-huh. His grandmother was in hospital. I ain't gonna go into all that, whatever. But like, so it wasn't a right day for me to ask for a picture and all that. Yeah, I'm like, okay, let me put you in perspective. Like this grandmother right there. If it was my grandmother and somebody asked for a picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, bro, go ahead with that shit. Yeah. So, you know, I just gave her the best service I could. Uh-huh. He came out and was like, man, I appreciate that. Yeah. I left it as that. Like, I look up, I'm like, damn, this fucking voice. I'm like, oh, that's TJ and shit. Like, I went back, me and my partner, we both transporters. He big on No Impressions. Like, shout out my man, Andre. He watched our episode too. Uh-huh. So, like, we both like, damn, bro, that's what's up. But even him, he's a big No Impressions fan. So I'm sure he wanted to be like,
he wanted to get
oh yeah, let me get a picture and shit. But I'm like, you know, it wasn't the atmosphere.
I ain't gonna say the celebrity that I met or the athlete that I met, but his dad and my dad grew up together. So we was cool and like we sitting there talking and shit, right? Talking like we chopping it up. Hey, yeah, you know my dad and your dad grew up together. Used to throw the cookouts. Woo woo. My dad was at the Oldham Jones. I was supposed to come. Woo. He was like, yeah, but that's what's up. We dap up. We're chilling. I call my pops. Hey, pops, guess what I'm standing next to? I tell him. He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, you want to talk to him? He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, bro. He talking. I'm like, all right, I wait. And then he stopped talking. So I'm like, hey, bro. I like tapped him. I'm like, hey, bro. He was like, bro. Woo, 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 woo. Don't be tired of me. Woo, woo. I said, you do know I knock you the fuck out of here, right? I don't know who. I don't care who you are. You do know I will doors your ass in here right here. But he was with like a whole bunch of other celebrities. Like Tank Davis was in there. Greg Monroe was in there. Like it was endless athletes in there. But me and him was chopping it up. So I'm like, oh, we cool. Like you know my dad. He was like, yeah, I remember him. Woo, woo. Don't get the faking because Greg Monroe walk over here.
He flipped the switch because people.
I was going pull his ass right over that railing and wax his ass, bro. I swear to goodness, bro. I was gonna doors him, bro.
Like, how you gonna be cool 1 minute?
That's what I'm saying, but that's what blew me, bro. I cannot respect that nigga no more, bro. Anytime I see him in person, bro, it's smoke right there.
So he jaded you.
Yeah, bro.
Got jaded.
You want some wild shit, bro. But that's my views on loyalty, bro. That goes into what I watched recently with Joe Budden, and I feel like he dogged out Rory and Mo. I feel like he snaked the fuck out of this man. You talked about the industry down to the roots, like fuck the corporation. You talked them down to the roots, and then you became industry yourself, and you dogged your men just to not have to pay them nothing. You tried to make it seem like they didn't make the show. You going off your music career. Niggas is not watching your podcast because your music career.
I'm not. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not. I like the content that they pushed out. I'm not trying to. We don't know all the details or whatever. I'm just trying to be fair because we gonna come. It's gonna be a time we gotta revisit this one.
Rory and Maul talked about it.
But I am gonna say, like, as far as this podcast, we work as a team, man. It's not gonna be anything. I'm not signing nothing. He's not gonna sign nothing without both of us being there or being aware. Like, if he on vacay and I'm here, somebody want to sign, I'm calling him. Hey, bro, I need you on the phone to close the deal. I'm not hiding numbers. It's never gonna be none of that.
That's loyalty, though, and it's not about to be no Darian podcast, Kevin podcast.
I also want to say that I'm not ridiculing them, but I do think it's a mistake. I do think it's a mistake, though. Like, as far as like, why am I signing up on something if it's your name? That's a mistake in itself. That's a mistake, bro. Like, then it gives off like NFL, NBA team vibes. Like, no, you a Laker. You're not
LeBron. Yeah. You're on LeBron's team.
And you can't. You know what you signed up for, bro. Like, okay, it's a Joe Budden podcast. I feel like just me. Once they join, they should have picked the name.
Fuck once they join. Once y'all about to sign that deal, and it's for y'all.
What about the name, bro?
You gotta talk names after that. It's not just the Joe Budden podcast. People are already here subscribed to the podcast. They're not going to question the name change. Oh, they're going to applaud you because you're like, it's not all about me anymore. Yeah. I think you would get more kudos because it's not all about you anymore.
There is no David Ruffin and the Temptations, bro. Like, we are the Temptations, or we're not, bro. Like, we're a group. Come up with some. There's no Beyonce and Destiny Child. Like, we are Destiny Child.
We came up with the name. We came up with the picture.
We came up with the music. Everything is pushed.
Came up with the content.
Everything is decided together, bro. Like, everything is decided together. There's no, oh, what's good, bro? We doing this today. Yeah. What you think? Do we agree on every topic every time? No. That's why we shoot topics to each other. This is what we going to
brainstorm topics, and then we go down the list what we want to talk about, and we go from there. It's a team sport. Like, for one, we family. For two, it's teamwork. Like, teamwork make the dream work. Do you dig?
And I also say, like, we all know, egos tear things apart. Relationships, any type of relationship or partnership, egos tear it apart first.
Worst thing.
So it's just like, we record together. So I'm not any more valuable than he is, you know, vice versa. So it's like, why wouldn't we come to a decision together instead of jumping out there, bro? Like, it's a sticky situation, and I still like the Joe Budden podcast.
I never fed into it much, but except for I watched the John what he talked about Spotify and why he didn't take the deal, and then you turn around and I think that he signed a Spotify deal. I think that's what it is.
When we gonna take that Spotify? When we gonna take that Spotify deal? Come on, Spotify.
We need it.
We'll take it.
We'll take that.
We'll take
Throw
it,
that.
man.
Long as it's viable, yeah.
Lucrative, and you're not.
Hey,
don't cheat us, but
hey, don't work us. You did.
Give us a couple years. We coming, y'all.
Hey, man. Once we get this shit locked down, man, we coming hard, man.
Yes, sir.
So that's all that we have for today. We definitely we gonna try not to take a long time off again, but dealing with our lifestyles, we got some shit going on. So
thank y'all for again. Thank y'all for all your compliments. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for like any type of criticism that y'all have.
Critiques.
We'll take it, man. We'll take it all.
Everything.
Anybody wants to come on, man.
Thank you to the new subscribers too.
Thank you. Anybody wants to come aboard, man, come on for an episode. Y'all know both of our Twitter handles. It's gonna be right in the video description. You can hit one of us up, you can hit both of us up. Text us. Let us know something, man.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Do you dig what I'm telling you?
Most definitely.
Okay? Do you dig it? That's all we got for. If you can, comment below and let us know the name that y'all want for y'all. I would like to call y'all the Intellects because this is the Intellect Connect podcast. So, tapping in with us.
I fuck with that.
Tapping in with us. We like to call y'all the Intellects because y'all vibe out. All right? Thank you once again for tapping in with us. You got your man Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Got your man D. And till next time, people.
Let's go.
Shoot for next Sunday, all right?
Yes, sir.